Zealand wants this store out, but the owner of the shop says he plans to fight by any means.
Harvey Weinstein's trip to prison interrupted, where he could be waking up this morning.
And the White House wants more money to fight COVID-19, just how much they're asking for.
Plus, winter weather may be shifting a little out of West Michigan. I'll let you know who's still going to get snow and how much. It is 6:30. You're up with 13.
6 o'clock on this Wednesday, December 18th, just 1 week away from Christmas, and you're up with 13, and I'm James.
Hi everybody, I'm Kirk. Thank you so much for waking up with us. All morning long, we are covering 3 developing stories for you: the historic impeachment vote in the House, our snowy weather, and today's presidential visit.
And as you can see, Campbell is off the desk this morning. She's in Battle Creek covering the President's Merry Christmas rally. And 13 on your sides, Angela Cunningham is in our 13 weather chaser, getting you ready for the...
In the U.S., 2 people killed by COVID-19, the most recent states reporting new cases.
Grand Rapids Mayor Bliss's State of the City address is invite only, but there's still a way for you to listen in.
Plus, with population declining, environmental groups are upping the ante, hoping to save our state's longest living species of fish. It's 6 o'clock, and you're up with 13.
You're watching 13 on your side.
Breaking right now, a rare tornado hits near downtown Nashville. The death toll continues to rise.
She was an angel. She should have never, I should never have to bury my daughter.
A child just days away from turning 2 found dead, while her father feels he's responsible.
As COVID-19 continues to spread across the U.S., what the president is urging drug makers to do. It's 6 o'clock. You're up with 13.
You're watching 13 on your side.
It is a big day in the race for the White House. Today is Super Tuesday. 14 states are headed to the polls today. Nearly 1/3 of delegates are at stake, meaning today's winner could indicate who becomes the Democratic presidential nominee. Right now, Senator Bernie Sanders is leading with the most delegates, but a big endorsement could give former Vice President Joe Biden a major boost. Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar both dropped out of the race and are now united behind Biden's presidential bid. Today also marks the very first time former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg will appear on a 2020 ballot. Tulsi Gabbard and Elizabeth Warren are also still in the race. Michigan is expected to have a big impact on the presidential election. We have another week before voters here head to the polls, but already candidates are zeroing in on the Mitten State. In fact, both Senator Elizabeth Warren and Representative Tulsi Gabbard will make campaign stops in Detroit tonight. Billionaire Michael Bloomberg and Senator Bernie Sanders have also opened up several campaign offices all across the state. 13 on your side is your place for all election coverage. Stick with us on air and online for the very latest news and updates.
Now to the latest on COVID-19. Washington State has become the hardest hit state in the country, with all 6 deaths happening in the Evergreen State. King County, the most populated county in Washington, has declared a state of emergency. This after it was revealed that it had 14 cases confirmed of this virus, which have resulted in those 6 deaths, as I mentioned. Now, a neighboring county reported the other death, and then late last night, Georgia announced its first 2 confirmed cases of the virus. At least 12 states now have confirmed cases. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump is pushing drug companies to speed up efforts to develop a coronavirus vaccine. The president met with top representatives from several major drug companies Monday and promised on Twitter progress is being made and a vaccine is being developed very quickly. But top health officials warn that even if a vaccine is developed, it could be about a year before it's usable. And the president's choice to be in charge of the White House's response to COVID-19 says money is on its way to the United States. Now, Vice President Mike Pence has reportedly told governors to, quote, do what you've got to do, saying that federal spending is being fast-tracked through Congress. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says Pence told governors that $7 to $8 billion in emergency funding is nearly approved.
Tonight, Grand Rapids Mayor Rosalind Bliss will deliver her State of the City address. It'll be her 5th address and first of her 2nd term as mayor. The event is invitation only, but there will be a live feed broadcasting from the Facebook page Bliss for Mayor. It starts at 6:15. Last year, Bliss talked about investing in education to help fix issues of economic disparity in our community. Michigan has a new program to help homeowners avoid tax foreclosure. On Monday, Governor Whitmer signed the Pay As You Stay bill into law. People who are having trouble paying their property taxes can sign up for affordable payment plans. Once enrolled, all interest, penalties, and fees would be eliminated. The remaining balance will be limited to back taxes or 10% of a home's taxable value, whichever is less. And that balance will be paid back over 3 years, and that would be interest-free. Ottawa County commissioners are trying to decide if they want to keep the current inmate billing process in place. In 2018, the county launched a pilot program requiring inmates to pay a one-time fee of $60 to cover their time in jail. The previous rate was $25 a day, but due to low repayment rates, cases were often sent to collection agencies. Adopting the program full-time could lead to better outcomes for recently released inmates. The board will likely make a decision on this matter at its next meeting, which is on March 10th.
Now, it could be West Michigan's newest park, but before that happens, leaders on the lakeshore, they need to hear from you. A proposal would transform the old Nugent Sand property in Norton Shores into a recreation area. This would include a trail, scenic overlooks, inland lakes, and nearly 2,000 feet of Lake Michigan waterfront. If plans do move forward, the county would need significant financial support. And a hearing today could help pave the way for some of that money. This is happening at 3:30 this afternoon at the Muskegon County building. The public is asked to attend. Now, an elementary school in Muskegon Township that's been empty for a long time escaped a wrecking ball once, but it will not have that same luck the second time around. The school in the corner of Shonut and Ada will be knocked down this month. School leaders say that saving the building doesn't make sense given how much it would cost to maintain it. The school opened way back in 1924. Several generations of families had classes there. Some have asked for one more look inside before it's torn down. But school leaders say that building is far too dangerous for that. Longtime MSNBC political commentator Chris Matthews stepping down after 26 years on air. The comments he made toward women that he says were never okay.
And one of Michigan's top attractions in danger of being no more. What scientists say could happen if climate change goes unchecked. It's 6:09. You're up with 13.